All right, now I've mentioned this, so let me get this out there. I want to address something, and it's regarding the texters. Doesn't deal so much with the emailers. It's a text thing. There's a greater degree of difficulty to get off a good text. I understand that. You've got to be creative because it's tougher to type. You're probably in your car. You're on the fly. It's not as easy as sitting at a keyboard, banging something out, deleting, editing, starting over. I understand. There's a much higher degree of difficulty with a text than an email. That said, the way we're headed, there's going to be more blocked texters than eligible texters. Because no matter how many times I bring this up, no matter how many times I threaten you, try to dissuade you, you continue to text 37170 with the same triple U wannabe schlock. And I don't mean every day, I mean every segment of every day. Every segment of every show, it's the same garbage. Nothing but death by texting. Kamikaze texting. No attempt at insight, nothing original, just the same tired, played garbage. Over and over again. Toilet jokes, appearance smack, the same nonsense. This just in. Calling somebody fat and ugly is not a take. And I've been talking about this for months, if not years. Literally since we started the text contest. It started off good for about a week and then deteriorated quickly. And it's like we're about to take it right into the side of a mountain and we can't pull out. But I'm going to fix this once and for all. The Mount Rushmore of idiot texters. I've narrowed the biggest culprits. The worst texts on any given day in the jungle seem to revolve around three people. The same three individuals. The same three individuals that comprise the Mount Rushmore for idiot texters. Mount Textmore. Their three faces are carved into granite. It's the same three people. Every single day, every single hour, every single segment. Here are the three people. Starting with Sarah Jessica Parker, a.k.a. Sarah Jessica Snyder, a.k.a. SJP, a.k.a. Ferris Bueller's wife, a.k.a. Samantha, Miranda, and Charlotte's girl. What's your deal with her? Very successful actress, a mother, by all accounts, a charming young woman who really has nothing whatsoever to do with sports or with this particular talk show. I don't interview her. I don't talk about her. I don't know her. I didn't make her a subject. Yet every freaking day I get texts like this one. In fact, I received this one. This is not something I made up. This is an actual text from the program yesterday. Pimp in the box. I'm looking for a new trainer. Would you mind sending Billy Koch by my stall? Sincerely, Sarah Jessica Parker. Ryan and NoCal, you're blocked.
Block! Block!
He's done. Or, for instance, this one. Wore my SJP GPS giving me directions in furlongs. Sean in the 832, you're blocked.
Block! Block!
What? Turn left at 6 furlongs. There are 25 furlongs left in your destination. Listen, I don't really know why you're asking me to send her to Billy Koch at the barn, or why you're saying that her GPS reads out in furlongs. I'm starting to think, you just worry about what you got to get done, Alvin. I'm starting to think that somehow maybe you think she looks like a horse. I don't really know where you're going with that. There's a horse theme, and I don't really know where it's going. Like me, when I talk about the thoroughbreds, we know what that is. I am now invested in thoroughbred horses. That's why I talk about our horses. She's not into horse racing. She doesn't own horses that I know of. I've never seen her at a race. I go to the track quite a bit. That's phase one of the Mount Rushmore for idiot texters. Mount Textmore. There's your first phase. That is the last time you will ever, ever, ever hear an SJP text on this show. Not you're going to get blocked. I mean, that was it. Forever. That's Thomas Jefferson right there. Here's the second one. I don't know how this started. I'm going to put an end to it right now, but I don't know how it started. Edward James Olmos, a.k.a. E-Joe, a.k.a. E-Jizzle. Another very successful actor. A family man. A successful man. An active person. A social activist in the Latino community. Again, he has nothing to do with sports. Not that I know of. He has nothing to do with this talk show. Yet every freaking day I hear from him with texts like this. Rome, warn me shaving my face with a fork. Edward James Olmos. Actual text. Never read it for obvious reasons. When you war something like that, what you're really warring is getting blocked. War me getting blocked. Nobody shaves with a fork. Or this. I'm not even going to read that. I can't even read it. I couldn't make that up. But you can imagine what it's about. There aren't going to be any more emails warring E-Joe, E-Jizzle, dudes shaving with forks. That's over. That's done. There's your Lincoln. Lastly, the biggest offender in a runaway. The biggest offender. The person who's George Washington on Mount Textmore. I don't even need to say who it is, do I? You know exactly who I'm talking about. The guy who started the whole thing. Well, you started the whole thing. Mangino. Mark Mangino. All that guy ever did was show up and win football games. Mark Mangino, a.k.a. Mark in Lawrence. Very successful football coach. Brought the Kansas Jayhawks to national prominence. At least the guy's a sports figure, I'll give you that. At least there's a reason to talk about that guy on this show. That's something. However, I don't think that amidst the thousands and thousands of texts that I've received from him, and I can't believe that a football coach of that magnitude would have that much time to text me every single day, hundreds of times. I don't think any one of them has ever had anything to do with Jayhawk football. Unfortunately, most of them are like this. Again, an actual text. The Red Sox need to get off the Yankees like I need to get off butter. Regards, Mangino. Bacon, Portland. You're blocked.
Block! Block!
Why would a guy email me about the need to get off butter? Another one. Hey, Rome, you may feel bad about that second donut, maybe even the third or fourth, but trust me, by the fifth or sixth, it's all good.
It's all good!
Signed, Mangino the Hut. I don't know who you are. I just know that you have a phone that's in the 661 area code and it's blocked from this show.
Block! Block!
Hey, Rome, when you say second donut, you mean second box of donuts, right? Mangino. Ward Donut House. Blocked.
Block! Block!
It's done. Now I'm done. Hope you enjoyed yourself. It's over. You know, if you look hard enough, you'd probably find another talk show that would entertain that garbage and think it's funny and good for their careers, but it's not good for me, my career, or my show, and now it's officially done. Text from the big three. They're not even triple U. They're not even blocked. they never happened. They're not even worthy of being blocked. They are worthy of being ignored. And as of right now, that's what's going to happen. I hope you've enjoyed hearing your stupid, ignorant, unfunny texts from these three individuals, because it's over. It's done. Never again. Find some new material, clones. I'm calling you out, texters. Seek a new edict. Step your game up. And even that's trite and cliche, but I mean that literally. Find something else to text about. Text me something on sports. Whatever you want. But I'm calling you out. Step your game up. Seek a new texting edict. Find new material. Step it up. You've fallen into this routine, this habit. It's tired. It's played. It's lazy. It's not funny. It's bringing me and the show down. Step it up. You can do better. You will do better. Step it up. It's done. There's Mount Textmore. I sandblasted those three off it. Now it's a mountain. It's a mountain with nothing on it but a few trees. There are no faces. Hope you had your fun. It's done. Peter Hansen and Mike Weir both at 4 under. Hansen is through 12. Mike Weir is through 10. David Duvall, -1. Love that. Through 13. Anthony Kim through 12, -1. All right, we will come back. Alvin, 10 minutes out. How's that thing coming, Alvin? MGD says it's almost there. The Jungle, a look back at the week that was. Coming up in about 10 minutes. Stay tuned.
You're listening to The Jim Rome Show.
Here's some quick reaction to my blowing up, taking dynamite to Mount Textmore. Jim, ouch. Just like getting in trouble in 5th grade. The teacher stands up and reads the riot act. Love it, since the clones are kids. Treat them as such. Daniel, Cowtown. You got it, Dan. Jimmy Jam. Jimmy Jam, so awesome. Way to clean out the closet of that trash. Hilarious. Mount Textmore. Freaking golden. You know, I'd say thank you, Lance, but I'm not going to take credit for or thank anybody for anything. I did what had to be done and what I should have done months ago. Hey, Rome, this Mount Rushmore segment is one of the best segments in a long time. Thanks, Mike. Mike's been emailing the show for a long time, so that means something. Hey, Rome, there's nothing wrong with shaving with a fork. Signed, Julian Tavares. Clay in Buffalo, man, don't push me. Don't push me, Clay. You're a pretty important emailer. I don't think you want to get blocked. No one's immune, Clay. Where the hell do you think you're going to go, Clay? Where are you going to go if you can't email or text this show? Don't push me, Clay. Pimster, please stop. I just inhaled acai berry juice. Between the mountain bike stoner rant and now the text blockage, my coworkers are worried about me. William Hodson. Thanks, Bill. Hey, like I said, I'm not going to revel in that. I'm not like, hey, yeah, yo, look at me. Wasn't that a great rant? I'm not proud of that. Not only do I wish that I did not have to do that, the only reason I was as good as it was because I let that go as far as I did. That's on me. That's half on you for being ignorant and half on me for tolerating your ignorance and letting that thing go. Should have hit you in the kneecaps over that a long time ago. It should have never come to that, so I'm going to own that. I'm the guy that's got to keep you in line and keep this thing straight because if I don't, nobody will. So I'll own that. It's 50% my fault and 50% your fault for doing it every single segment of every single show. But that was then and this is now, and that mountain is clear. It's over. Mount Textmore. Now you can go ahead and put 3 more undeserving people up there. Go to work. Rome, I know that under the new guidelines that SJP texts are no longer allowed, and I may have participated in that behavior before, but I absolutely lost it when you dropped that furlong text. It may have been one of the most creative, distasteful texts ever. War Mount Textmore, War Big West Baseball. There you go, Matt. Glad you enjoyed it. You could just keep looping that thing and playing it over and over and over again because there will never be another. That was it. Take your favorite song, put it in your iPod, and play it every single day until you're sick of it because there's never going to be another one.